Hello Twin Flames! Thank you for coming back to my channel. Welcome everyone who's new and all the returning subscribers, hello. I feel like we're starting to get a little bit of a community now and it's so nice to see everyone helping each other out in the comments. As you'll see, I've got some cards here already because I've actually already done the reading. I've already filmed it and it took about 25 minutes and it deleted for some reason. I have no idea why. I've never had an issue before. It's Mercury in retrograde, I guess. Also, maybe it's some karmic energy trying to like stop me from getting the reading out because the reading does get a little bit negative towards the karmics towards the end. Maybe they don't want stuff being revealed about them on here. Yeah, just the strangest thing ever. So I'm gonna try my best to remember what I said with this. I've got a couple of things to say just before we begin. If you watched my last video, I mentioned about my mirror shattering, and I was saying that I thought that was kind of a sign of like a shattering of negative cycles that a lot of people have been in and, you know, moving forward towards like a more positive energy like for 2020. And someone actually commented that mirrors mean portals. And I was thinking about it after, and I just think it was really interesting because we got the Wheel of Fortune at the end of that last reading, and that looks like a portal. So I really just feel like that's further confirmation that we're going out of that negative old cycle, like into, you know, a really successful, fortuitous one. It's like a resetting of energies. And also I was saying, I went to see the new Joker film last night. Comment down below if anyone's seen that, because I was not expecting this at all, but it's a lot of the kind of tragedy around the Joker's character really reminded me of a lot of the DFs. Like DMs, sorry. Like I felt so sad for the DMs and this horrible, you know, I felt so empathetic towards them, and I just didn't expect the film to be like that at all. But spoiler alert, I'm just going to quickly say a couple of things. Cover your ears if you don't want to know. But so like for instance, the Joker's on a lot of medication, and he's talking to a counsellor and she's saying like, oh, you know, you're on 7 different medications, surely they're doing something. And he's just like, I just want to feel better. And oh, it just really hit me. I just felt like a lot of the DMs that are struggling with addictions, you know, a lot of that is that they're trying to like self-medicate and numb themselves because they just feel so unhappy within, and their world just feels so like negative and unhappy. And oh, it just, I don't know, it just kind of hit me. And the counsellor sort of says, she's asking him about negative thoughts, and he says, oh, every week you ask me if I still have negative thoughts, and all my thoughts are negative. And oh God, I just kept thinking about the DMs, and I feel so bad because a lot of the DMs are just going through such a difficult time right now. And also the Joker has this condition where he like can't stop laughing and like laughs in inappropriate situations and things. And he says like he's got like a little information card about it, and it's like he laughs and it doesn't reflect how he feels inside. And it made me think of the I act happy but I'm not card that we've been getting a lot in the Eternal Messages deck, and also the deception card from the Angel Oracle deck, because you know, the deception card, you know, that's all about wearing a false mask and stuff. And I just really felt like with that, it just sort of reflected how the DMs are trying to act happy and things, and they're just not. And it's like they're literally laughing on the outside, but inside crying or feeling like they're dying inside almost. So yeah, you should go and watch the film though. It's really good. But yeah, it made me think of the DMs a lot. So anyway, let's get on with the reading. I'm going to try my best to remember it. Oh my god. So I started off with the Eternal Messages deck, and the first card we got out was, I'm being subliminal with how I feel about you. So I was saying, like, a lot of them are trying to kind of give you like subtle signs, you know, like messages without like coming out and saying the messages are for you type thing. Like, you know, posting things on their social media, like quotes and song lyrics and things like that, that they know that will resonate with you, or, you know, tweeting things, stuff of that nature. And it's like a little message to you without being too obvious, because they're just wanting to protect this connection and protect it from, you know, any negative influences, any, like, they don't want kind of friends, family, karmic partners interfering. Remember that. It's important for the later bit of the reading. They don't want them kind of interfering with this connection, and yeah, they're just like protecting it at the moment. And then we got, I'm going to take action on just planning the approach. So at the moment, they're still at the planning stage of thinking like how to get out of karmic situations and relationships and things. But this is their intention, is to come forward to you, you know, come rushing forward to you, approach you. You know, we have been getting a lot of Knights cards coming out, so a lot of action cards, action energy. So this is what they're wanting to do. And I was saying as well when I was filming it that, yeah, that they're planning, they could be planning how to get out of yeah, like relationships and things. So this is important for the later bit of the reading. Then I randomly took a card from, oh no, sorry, we've got one more Eternal Message card. Then we got, yeah, I've been thinking about proposing to you. So they're wanting to come forward in a very strong way, a very high level of commitment, coming correct to you, you know, and I was picking up with this, that they want to make up for lost time. So even if you're not, or don't feel anyway that you're at that kind of stage where you would get like engaged and stuff, it's like they feel like they've wasted so much time that they want to make up for that, you know. And in my last reading, it was a lot about how they feel like time's running out. So don't be surprised if they all of a sudden come forward with stuff like this, like engagements and things, and just suddenly come back and want to like live together, or maybe even there's not much of an engagement, it's just like boom, like married. Planning a family with you like straight away, that type of thing. It's like they want to progress this rapidly, a lot of them. And I actually had a DF comment on my video yesterday, I think it was, that she's not even technically like boyfriend and girlfriend with her DM yet, and he's building a house for them to live in and wants her to come over and live with him. And I just thought, well, that's amazing, you know. So yeah, wanting to progress things quickly. And then I took a card from the Tarot of Sexual Magic because I've not used it for a while. I just got one card, and it was the Two of Cups. So, twin flame energy, you know, they know you're their person, their true love. Now, this is so funny for the next card that comes out, but, you know, they know how much love there is between you guys, and like this guy is like adoring this woman, you know, like they just want to caress you and be intimate with you and just be the two of you. And yeah, like they're sort of infatuated with you is what I'm hearing. Now, the next card, I got some angel oracle cards, so this is so mind-blowing, right? So then the next card that came out after that was true love. So guys, yeah, this is the romance of a lifetime, right? They are really starting to awaken to this connection, and they know, like, I just keep hearing the words like, you're their person. They're starting to be aware of that. They realize, you know, how every time you're kind of not in communication, not in their life for a bit, their life just goes to shit and they just don't feel happy. And they're realizing that they feel happiest when you're in it. So, and then we got healing family issues. So I was getting with this that because the DMs that I've been picking up for lately, a lot of them have really bad self-worth issues, and you know, they just don't feel good enough. And I feel like that's a lot to do with some of their parents, you know, just putting them down kind of their whole lives, and maybe comparing them to like their siblings or something, but just never thinking that they're good enough, really. And that's why a lot of them don't feel good enough for you, because it's just kind of the way they've been used to feeling. So, you know, they're starting to work on that, and once they heal that, you know, it's obviously going to help with them coming forward to your connection. And the other thing I was getting was abandonment issues. So a lot of DMs and DFs suffer with abandonment issues. You know, so when they do things like ghost you, obviously that is very triggering for people. And I feel like a lot of the DFs are, they're learning to heal that, you know, and forgive their parents, like the card says, for doing things like that. It's like a lot of you are coming into your into your power, and you know, like the power of now. I'd recommend reading that book if you haven't, but you know, realizing that everything is going to work out in like divine timing, and just kind of learning to surrender more to the connection. And when they ghost, you know, it's a time for you to reflect on yourself and raise your vibration, and you know, like focus on you, which I know a lot of DFs are doing, and doing really well in their careers and things. So yeah, working through those issues is actually really helping. Like, so now, you know, a lot of DFs are not getting so triggered when, you know, the DMs go silent and things. So yeah, really helping to heal the connections. And then I went to the Rider-Waite tarot. The first card we got was a Six of Cups. So someone returning to you, feeling very nostalgic about the connection, thinking a lot about you, reminiscing about all the good times you've had. Yeah, thinking about you a lot, wanting to offer their cup of love, the little cup of flowers here. So wanting to come in with like a little peace offering, an apology. Also with the kids here as well, this could be just a little sort of signifier of childhood issues. I just feel more with the DMs here, but yeah, like returning to you and walking away from karmic situations that don't serve them, and karmic relationships. So then we got the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. So sneaking away from a lot of these karmic relationships. You know, many of them have had karmic relationships that are full of like lies and deception, sneakiness, you know, just not built on a good foundation at all. So they're like wanting to sneak away from that and plan their approach to you. So this is what I was saying earlier. They're working out how to kind of get away from their karmic partner. You know, I'll maybe come back to that in a second, but with the Nine of Pentacles, I'm getting a couple of things from this. So, one, when they look at the karmic, okay, they see someone who is very materialistic and focused on money, you know, and that is like their main objective in life is getting money and getting it from the DMs, really. You know, kind of leeching, that type of person that just doesn't work and doesn't contribute anything. So that's what they see when they look at the karmic. What they see when they look at you with this is someone who is very abundant, you know, in like personality and everything, and very successful in their career, a valuable woman. I'm picking up with the bird here as well, and just the scenery, like someone who's very in touch with nature and very caring. And I was saying in the reading that got deleted, it's weird, but I just pick up this weird kind of Snow White energy, that they see you as that pure and someone so kind of in touch with animals and things and caring, and you know, like a little homemaker, and just someone very nurturing. That's what they see. So with this like sneaking away energy, I was feeling that them planning the approach, it's kind of like a lot of the karmic partners may not know about you, or even if we do, it's like the DMs are kind of worried about getting away from the situation just as kind of easily and non-confrontational as they can. Because I feel like, unfortunately, a lot of the karmic partners, I mean, for some reason, they just tend to be quite kind of unstable people, quite aggressive people. And I feel like, you know, once the DMs, if they say like they're leaving to be with you, I feel like a lot of the karmic partners are really going to like kick off and cause a lot of drama and things, and you know, they're wanting to try and protect you from that as well. So yeah, I honestly was picking up from this that once a lot of the karmic partners find out about this, I'm just seeing like a really massive argument kicking off, and a lot of them could become quite violent. And honestly, I'm getting the vibe that like a lot of the karmic partners could actually get in trouble with the law. Either being, you know, like violent towards the DMs, or doing something towards them that's actually going to get them in trouble. Could possibly, I don't know if you have direct interaction with your DMs, Karmic, just be careful of that. But I do feel like it's more from the Karmic partner towards the DMs. Just be careful, any DMs watching. You know, some of them are just, some of the Karmics are just a bit unstable. You know, and unfortunately, it's not even because they want the DMs, you know, like they're in love with them. It's just they don't want anyone else to have them, and you know, they don't even want the DMs to be happy. You know, it's just weird. It's so, you know, and over here, like, it's all kind of pink, red, like love energy, like 2 of Cups, true love, and this is all how they feel about you. And then we've got this like negative kind of side here for the Karmic, and it's kind of like the DM in the middle here are protecting you from them. I feel like a barrier in between you guys. So guys, let me know if that resonated. I tried to remember everything that I filmed before. Really hope this saves this time. Oh my god. But yeah, like up the video and subscribe if you haven't. That would be so lovely. And yeah, I'll talk to you all soon. Thank you. Bye.